IBM24 Femanon, who collects broken boys like trading cards. Started in college with Jake. Found him crying over failed calculus exam. Need help? I ask. He looks up like I'm some kind of math angel. I'm going to flunk out and disappoint my parents. Spend next 3 months tutoring him every day. Teach him study methods, time management, basic hygiene. He goes from disaster student to honor roll. Gets engineering internship, starts dating cheerleader Brittany, dumps me via text. Thanks, Emma, but you're too intense. Watch him post photos with Brittany at formal dance. She's holding the award I helped him win. Mission accomplished, I guess. Move on to Noah, guy with anxiety, so bad he can't order food. Find him having panic attack outside student health center. You okay? I ask. Can't breathe. Too many people. Drive him home. Teach him breathing exercises. Spend 6 months being a social skills coach. Practice phone calls together, role-play conversations, take him to parties so he can practice talking to humans. He transforms from hermit to semi-functional person. Starts dating quiet girl from his biology class. Zoe, you're amazing, but Sarah makes me feel normal. What do I make you feel like? A patient. Gets friend-zoned by someone whose social anxiety I personally cured. Graduate college, move to new city, immediately start hunting. Connor at coffee shop, getting yelled at by his mom over phone. Yes, mama, I ate breakfast. Yes, mama, I took my vitamins. Dude is 28 and getting kindergarten supervision. Sit next to him after call ends. Rough morning? My mom calls 3 times daily to make sure I'm alive. Do you need her to? Probably. Spend next 4 months teaching him adult basics. How to grocery shop, pay bills, do laundry without shrinking everything. Help him practice saying no to his mom. Tell her you're busy. But what if she gets upset? Then she gets upset. Revolutionary concept for mama's boy. He moves out of parents' house, gets promoted at work, starts dating co-worker Jessica, who never helped him with anything. Maya, Jessica needs me, but you just manage me. Rejected by former man-child for being too helpful. Start seeing pattern, but brain refuses to accept it. Next target is Ethan at support group meeting. Adult children of alcoholics, perfect trauma buffet. Approach him after meeting. Want to grab coffee and talk? Sure, but I don't do therapy talk. Spend months listening to his daddy issues. He won't see actual therapists, though. Therapy is for weak people. How do you deal with problems, then? I lock myself in my room, dim the lights, and talk to myself. Ethan, that's literally therapy, but sadder. No, it's different. I don't pay anyone. This man chooses ceiling conversations over professional help. Help him work through trust issues anyway. Teach him how to open up, be vulnerable, communicate feelings. He starts dating girl from his pottery class, dumps me because his room talking sessions told him I'm codependent. My inner voice says you're attracted to my problems. Your inner voice sounds like discount Dr. Phil. At least my inner voice doesn't charge money. Getting life advice from guy who holds therapy sessions with his walls. Friends start calling me the rehabilitation center. Decide to try dating normal guys. Meet Alex at bookstore. Seems stable and functional. Has job, apartment, good relationship with family. Go on 3 dates talking about weather and sports. He's like dating a golden retriever who files taxes. No problems to solve, no issues to address. Break up because no spark. Apparently chemistry means severe emotional damage I can fix. Back to broken boy hunting. Find Lucas at poetry reading, looking miserable. Failed writer with creative block. Hasn't written in 2 years. Your poems are really emotional. They're garbage. I should quit writing. Spend 8 months rebuilding his artistic confidence. Help him workshop stories, submit to magazines, join writers group. He gets short story published in literary magazine. Celebrates by dating fellow writer from workshop. She inspires creativity. You just solve problems. Apparently being supportive is too practical. Getting dumped for being helpful is peak irony. Decide to examine my dating history. Jake. Fixed his grades, dumped for cheerleader. Noah. Cured his anxiety, left for quiet girl. Connor. Taught him independence, chose needy coworker. Ethan. Helped with trust issues, dumped by his ceiling therapist. Lucas. Restored his confidence, replaced by fellow artist. Pattern is obvious but painful to acknowledge. Try speed dating event to meet different types. Guy 1. I have commitment issues, my brain. Ooh, challenge accepted. Guy 2. I'm recently divorced and bitter. My brain. Perfect fixer-upper opportunity. Guy 1. I'm emotionally unavailable. My brain. I can change that. Leave speed dating with 3 phone numbers from most damaged guys there. Completely ignored stable, functional men. It's like having radar for dysfunction. Meet Owen at gym, clearly intimidated by equipment. Need help with form? I offer. Spend 2 months being his fitness coach and confidence builder. Teach him proper technique, design workout plans, meal prep together. He gets swole and starts wearing tank tops. Dates Ashley, who never spotted him once. You're a great friend, but Ashley makes me feel masculine. What do I make you feel like? A personal trainer. Apparently helping someone improve makes you unfeminine. Start keeping score of relationships. Boys fixed, 6. Boys who stayed, 0. Success rate, pathetic. Maybe I should charge consultation fees. Try online dating with no broken men policy. Match with functional adults who have lives together. Every conversation is boring small talk. They don't need my help, so what's my purpose? Feel useless. Without someone to rehabilitate, like Batman in City with no crime. Meet Ryan at coffee shop, seems normal, but mentions work stress. Old me would immediately start stress management consultation. New me just says, that sucks, and orders another latte. Feels weird not jumping in with solutions. We've been dating 5 months now. He handles his own problems, I handle mine. Revolutionary concept, apparently. Relationship is stable, but lacks excitement of previous projects. No dramatic breakthroughs or therapeutic victories. Just 2 people being consistently decent. Still catch myself wanting to optimize his entire existence. He leaves dishes in sink. I want to create chore system. Mentions headache. I want to research causes and remedies. Have to sit on hands to avoid managing his life. Friends say Ryan is healthy choice. Healthy feels like giving up on adventure. Miss the clear mission of fixing someone. Used to have purpose. Diagnose problems, implement solutions, watch transformation. Now it's just be yourself and let him be himself. Much less satisfying than previous hobby. Ryan doesn't need rescuing but chooses me anyway. Still adjusting to being wanted for personality instead of services. Sometimes see struggling guys and hands start twitching. Want to swoop in with helpful advice and improvement plans. But learning that dating isn't rehabilitation program, can volunteer at crisis center if I need to help people. Don't have to sleep with my charity work. Ryan makes dad jokes and leaves crumbs everywhere. Old me would create comedy improvement course and cleaning schedule. New me just laughs at terrible jokes and sweeps up mess. Apparently this is what normal relationships look like. Boring but sustainable. Occasionally wonder what happened to my collection. Jake probably married Brittany after she helped him through senior year. Noah likely found someone quieter than Sarah. Connor's probably still getting daily mom calls, but with Jessica's support. Ethan's probably still having heart-to-hearts with his bedroom ceiling. Lucas is probably writing poetry about girls who inspire instead of fix. Owen's definitely still flexing in tank tops thanks to my training. They're all living better lives because of my unpaid services. Should have charged hourly rates. Ryan asks about my rehabilitation era, sometimes. Laughs when I tell him about ceiling therapy. Ethan. Sounds like you were running unlicensed counseling service. More like emotional mechanic shop. What am I then? First customer who didn't need repairs. He seems proud of being functional. Weird flex, but okay. Still have urge to collect broken boys occasionally. See obvious problems that need addressing. But Ryan keeps me busy with normal relationship activities, like watching movies without analyzing anyone's psychological issues, going to dinner without discussing childhood trauma, having conversations about actual topics. Instead of therapeutic breakthroughs, wild concept for reformed fixer-upper addict. My collection days are over. Now I just have one boy who is never broken. Less exciting, but way more stable. Turns out functional relationships are just 2 people being consistently okay together. And somehow that's better than being someone's temporary life coach. Who knew normal could be this comfortable? Still think broken boys make better stories though. Ryan left dishes in sink again. Doesn't have same ring as helped Ethan overcome daddy issues through ceiling conversations. But Ryan doesn't dump me every time he improves his person. Decent trade-off for reformed rehabilitation specialist. My collecting days officially retired. Turns out healthy relationships don't need constant fixing, just regular maintenance, much less dramatic but significantly more sustainable. Ryan's the first boy I kept without having to repair him first. Feels like character development, or maybe just getting older and tired of being everyone's unpaid therapist. Either way, collection is closed. 1 functional relationship beats 6 rehabilitation projects. Math finally makes sense. Be me, 26, Anon living in small apartment complex. Work from home doing web development, rarely leave house. Only social interaction is ordering food and saying thanks to delivery guy. Have small balcony with few plants. I'm slowly killing. Succulents, some herbs, random flowers from Home Depot. Not great at keeping things alive, but trying. One morning, notice my dying basil plant looks less dead. Leaves are greener, soil is moist, stems standing up straight. Weird, didn't water it yesterday. Maybe it rained? Check weather app, no rain for week. Shrug it off, plants are mysterious. Next day, my mint plant also looks refreshed. Definitely didn't touch that one either. Starting to think I have plant fairy or very helpful ghost. Third day, catch movement on balcony next to mine. Girl with watering can reaching over to my side. She freezes when she sees me watching through window. We make awkward eye contact for 5 seconds. She waves with watering can still in hand. I wave back confused. She disappears into her apartment. Well, that explains the plant resurrection. Next morning, leave note on my plants. Thanks for the help, Anon. Evening find. Reply note. Your basil was dying, couldn't watch anymore, Chloe. Fair point. My plant care skills are questionable at best. Leave another note. You can keep saving them if you want. Next note. Deal, but you need better fertilizer. This begins weirdest correspondence of my life. Start leaving plant care questions in notes. Why are my tomato leaves turning yellow? Overwatering, water every 3 days, not daily. How often should I repot herbs? When roots grow out drainage holes, probably never happened to you. She's sassy in plant advice. I respect that. Weeks pass, plants looking healthier than ever. Start buying better soil and fertilizer based on her notes. Finally, decent potting mix. Your plants might survive winter now. Decide to leave thank you gift. Small succulent with note. For the plant whisperer. Next day, find it on her balcony with a reply. You picked good one. Jade plants are nearly indestructible. Perfect for someone with your track record. This girl has no chill about my plant killing history. Start actually caring about gardening because she cares. Watch YouTube videos, read articles, buy proper tools. Plants start thriving. Balcony becomes mini garden. Leave note. Plants look good. Think I'm getting hang of it. Reply. Don't get cocky. Winter is coming. Fair warning. Plants are complicated. October arrives. Temperatures dropping. Fine note on plants. Bring herbs inside or they'll die. Tomatoes are done for season. Move plants according to her instructions. Apartment now full of greenery. Looks like jungle. Kinda like it. Feels more alive. Leave note. Apartment plant jungle complete. Thanks for guidance. Reply. Glad you're learning. Your mint is still leggy though. Constructive criticism noted. November. Haven't. Seen her much through windows. Notes become less frequent. Just occasional plant tips. Miss the daily correspondence weirdly. December. Notice her balcony plants looking sad. Her usually perfect garden seems neglected. Leave note. Your plants need water. Everything okay? No reply for 2 days. Really worried now. Her plants are her pride. Knock on her door for first time. Takes few minutes, but she answers. Chloe is shorter than expected. Blonde hair, messy. Looks tired. Hi, I'm the plant killer from next door. Oh, hey. Your plants look rough. Very unlike you. She looks embarrassed. Yeah, been busy. Want me to water them? You've been saving mine for months. You sure you won't kill them? I've learned from the best. She hands me her watering can. Just the ones on balcony. Indoor plants are fine. Spend 20 minutes watering her garden properly. Feels good taking care of something she loves. Knock on door when finished. All watered? Anything else they need? No thanks, that's really nice of you. She looks like she wants to say more but doesn't. See you around, Chloe. Start watering her plants every few days. Leave notes updating her on their condition. Ferns are perky, roses still have few blooms. Replies get shorter. Thanks, or just thumbs up. Something's definitely wrong, but don't want to pry. Christmas week, find her sitting on balcony at 2 a.m. She's just staring at her plants in winter darkness. Looks really sad. Slide open my door. Can't sleep either? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to wake you. You didn't. I'm night owl anyway. Just checking on everyone. Plants are tough. They'll make it through winter. Yeah, they're survivors. Something in her voice sounds personal. Want some hot chocolate? I make decent cup. She looks surprised. You don't have to. You've kept my plants alive for 8 months. Least I can do. She hesitates, then nods. First time she's been in my apartment. Looks around at all the plants she's helped save. Wow, you actually didn't kill them. Had good teacher. Make hot chocolate while she examines my plant collection. Your jade plant has babies. You could propagate them. Show me? She demonstrates how to remove offsets, hands gentle with plants. We sit on couch with hot chocolate talking about gardening. How did you get into plants? I ask. My grandma, she had huge garden, taught me everything. Sounds nice. She died last month. Oh, that explains recent sadness. I'm sorry. Thanks, it's just she was only family I had left. No other relatives. Parents died in car accident when I was 16. Grandma raised me after that. Holy shit, that's heavy. Lived with her until she got sick. Moved here to be closer to hospital. That's why you have so many plants? Everything on my balcony came from her garden, all I have left of her. Suddenly understand why she was so sad about neglecting them. That's why you couldn't stand watching mine die. Plants are living things, deserve care. We sit quiet for a moment. She would have liked you, Chloe says. Why? You actually listen to advice? Most people don't. Your advice kept my plants alive, had to listen. She smiles for first time tonight. Grandma always said plants bring people together. Smart woman. She was. Chloe stays until 4 a.m. talking about her grandma's garden. Tomatoes that grew taller than fence, roses that bloomed twice yearly, herb garden that supplied whole neighborhood. Sounds like paradise. Maybe you could recreate some of it here. Apartment balcony isn't same as backyard garden. No, but you could start small, see what works. She looks thoughtful. Would need more space though. Could use my balcony too. I owe you months of plant sitting. You'd let me expand into your space? Fair trade, you teach me proper gardening. We share the space. Deal. Next week we start planning joint garden project. Measure both balconies, research cold weather plants, order seeds for spring planting, plan layout together. Spend evenings reading gardening books and drinking tea. Chloe knows ridiculous amount about plants, can identify diseases by leaf spots, knows which bugs are beneficial. Your grandma taught you all this? 50 years of trial and error, she learned everything the hard way. Lucky you got the shortcuts. She said teaching me was her way of keeping knowledge alive. Makes sense why plants matter so much to her. January, we winterize both balconies together, build cold frames for herbs, wrap delicate plants. Working alongside her feels natural. She's patient teacher, explains everything twice. Soil pH matters more than people think. Noted, test soil regularly. And don't forget drainage. Most plants hate wet feet. File away every piece of advice. February, start seeds indoors under grow lights. My apartment becomes plant nursery. Tiny tomato and pepper seedlings in every sunny spot. Chloe checks on them daily, adjusts lights and water. These tomatoes are getting leggy, need more light. Move grow lights closer. Better, they'll strengthen up. Watching seeds become plants feels like magic. March, weather warms enough for outdoor work. Expand garden to cover both balconies. Build raised beds, install trellises, set up irrigation system. Neighbors start commenting on our setup. You two running farm up there? Something like that. April, transplant seedlings outside. First time seeing our full garden plan in action. Looks amazing, like professional setup. Chloe surveys our work with satisfaction. Grandma would approve. Think we did good? She'd say we need more flowers. Vegetables are practical, but flowers feed the soul. Next day she shows up with flats of marigolds and zinnias. Soul food for the garden. We plant flowers between vegetable rows. Colors transform whole space into something. Beautiful, May. Everything starts producing. First tomatoes, peppers, herbs ready for harvest. Make dinner together using our own basil and tomatoes. Tastes better than anything from store. There's difference in flavor when you grow it yourself. Tastes like effort, and tastes like care. We eat on balconies surrounded by thriving plants. Feels peaceful in a way I never experienced. Thank you for letting me share your space. Thank you for teaching me how to keep things alive. You're a good student when you pay attention. Had motivation, teacher was cute. She blushes, focuses on her tomato. That was smooth. Been wanting to say that for months. Really? Girl who saves my plants and teaches me gardening? Kind of irresistible. Even though I'm bossy about fertilizer schedules. Especially because you're bossy about fertilizer schedules. She laughs. You're weird. You water strangers' plants at 6 a.m. You're weirder. Fair point. We hold hands across small tables surrounded by garden we built together. Feels right in a way nothing has before. June, Garden is full production mode, harvesting something daily, giving extras to neighbors, become known as plant couple in building. People ask us for gardening advice. Weird being seen as expert when year ago I killed everything. You've come long way from plant killer. Had good rehabilitation program. July, heat wave hits. Plants need extra water. Wake up early to water before sun gets too hot. Find Chloe already out there with hose. Beat you to it. Plants are priority, but always. Work together in morning quiet, just sound of water and birds. These moments feel sacred somehow. August, realize we spend more time at each other's apartments than our own, basically living together without official discussion. You know you've been here 4 nights straight? Plants need monitoring. That's your excuse? Also, your coffee is better than mine. Just my coffee? And you. September, harvesting final tomatoes before first frost, preserving herbs, saving seeds for next year, planning winter garden modifications. Next year we should try cucumbers. We? Assuming you want to continue partnership. Business or personal? Both. She holds up the packet of seeds we saved. These are like our plant babies. Did you just compare seeds to children? Think about it. We nurture them, watch them grow, worry when they're sick. Chloe, they're vegetables. Our vegetables. She grins mischievously. Maybe we should name them. You're insane. Insanely good at keeping things alive. Deal. October, 1 year since she first watered my dying basil. Garden is winding down, but relationship is just beginning. Remember when you thought I was plant killer? You were plant killer. Was past tense. Now you're plant whisperer in training. What's graduation requirement? Successfully overwinter herbs without my supervision. Pressure's on. November, preparing garden for winter again. But this time we're doing it together. Wrapping plants, moving containers, planning next season. Feels like tradition now. Think your grandma would approve of us? She'd say you need work on pruning technique. That's not what I meant. I know what you meant. Chloe stops working, looks at me seriously. She always said right, person would help her plants grow. And my plants have never been healthier. December, sitting together on balcony at 2 a.m. again, exactly 1 year after our first real conversation. But this time we're not strangers sharing hot chocolate. We're partners planning spring garden and talking about moving in together officially. So when did you know? Know what? That watering my plants was excuse to get closer. Who says it was excuse? Your plants were perfectly healthy before you started helping mine. She grins. Maybe I just liked having someone to take care of. And maybe I liked being taken care of. Good practice for marriage. Marriage? Someone has to keep you from killing our future garden. Our future garden? And our future kids will need to learn proper plant care. Kids now too? They'll inherit our green thumbs, obviously. You've got this all planned out. Someone has to. You still can't remember watering schedules. Worked out well then. Best plant rehabilitation program ever. We sit in comfortable silence surrounded by sleeping garden. Year ago I was killing plants and avoiding neighbors. Now I have thriving garden and girl who loves me, all because she couldn't stand watching my basil die. Thank you for saving my plants. Thank you for letting me. What's the plan for next growing season? Bigger garden, better soil, maybe some fruit trees. Ambitious. We've got time, and we do all the time in Worldwood to grow things together. Me 27, so single, it's basically my career at this point. Haven't had girlfriend in 3 years, becoming legend among friends. They call me the eternal bachelor, like it's some kind of achievement. It's not. His friend Austin asks me to be his wingman. At bar, dude, you're perfect wingman. Girls feel safe around you. Why do girls feel safe around me? Because you're obviously not trying to pick them up. Thanks, Austin. Very flattering. Go to bar. Austin immediately spots group of girls. Go talk to them, break the ice. Walk over, start conversation about weather. Literally talk about weather for 10 minutes. Girls seem comfortable, laughing at my jokes. Austin swoops in. My friend here is single and looking. Girls look at me with pity. Oh, that's sweet, you'll find someone. They start giving me dating advice. I've become the non-threatening gay best friend without being gay. Austin gets phone number. I get life coach session. Have you tried online dating? Maybe lower your standards a bit. Confidence is attractive. Thanks, ladies. Hadn't considered being confident. Revolutionary concept. Next week, Austin brings me to another bar. Same thing happens. Girls adopt me like stray puppy. Start getting friend requests from girls who want to set me up. Become professional third wheel, dinner with Austin and his new girlfriend Sarah. We should double date. With who? I'll find someone for you. Sarah sets me up with her friend Melissa. Date goes well until Melissa asks about my relationship history. When was your last serious relationship? Define serious. Like exclusive, met each other's parents. Oh, 2021. What happened? She said I was emotionally unavailable. Were you? Probably. I was really into Call of Duty at the time. Melissa looks confused. You chose video games over girlfriend? Not chose, just prioritized poorly. She pays for her own dinner. Classic Melissa move. Start realizing I might actually be professionally single. Like it's become my niche in friend group. Austin calls me for dating advice now. What should I text Sarah? How would I know? I'm the single one. Exactly. You're unbiased. Become relationship counselor despite having no relationship experience. It's like being diet coach who only eats fast food. My gooner friend Kyle visits from out of state. Kyle spends 14 hours daily watching questionable content online. Hasn't talked to a real woman in 2 years. Bro, you need to get back out there. Says the guy who hasn't been laid since Obama administration. That's different. I actually try. Trying and failing isn't better than not trying. Kyle has point. Disturbingly logical for someone who lives in parents' basement. At least I don't pay for OnlyFans subscriptions. At least I don't get rejected by real women. We're having philosophical debate about failure versus avoidance. Kyle suggests we go to strip club. Absolutely not. Why? You're already professionally single. That's not how professional singles operate. How do they operate? Good question. Making up rules as I go. Decide to download dating apps again. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, the whole ecosystem. Spend 2 hours crafting perfect profile. Photos of me looking approachable but not desperate. Bio mentions hobbies, sense of humor, looking for connection. Swipe right on everyone for first week. Get 3 matches. 2 are bots, 1 unmatches immediately. Kyle finds this hilarious. Even bots don't want you. Bots are programmed to want everyone. Apparently not everyone. Update profile with more casual photos. Add joke about being professionally single. Entrepreneur in the field of being alone. Get few more matches, conversations go nowhere. What do you do for fun? Watch Netflix, play games, hang out with friends. Cool. Conversation dies. Every interaction follows same pattern. Small talk, basic questions, mutual loss of interest. It's like speed dating, but slower and more depressing. Austin gets engaged to Sarah, asks me to be best man. Of course, you're my most reliable single friend. What if I get girlfriend before wedding? Austin laughs like I made hilarious joke. That's why I picked you. No risk of scheduling conflicts. My singleness is so dependable, people plan around it. Bachelor party planning begins. Austin wants classy bachelor party. No strippers, no Vegas, just dinner and drinks. We're not 22 anymore. Speak for yourself. My maturity level peaked at 19. Kyle suggests we at least go to Hooters. That's not classy. Neither is being 27 and single. Kyle's brutal honesty is his best quality. Bachelor party ends up being nice dinner followed by bowling. Most tame bachelor party in history. Kyle spends entire time rating waitresses. She's definitely an 8, probably has premium content. Kyle, that's a person, not content creator. Everyone's content creator these days. Disturbing worldview, but statistically he might be right. Wedding approaches. I'm giving best man speech. Practice in mirror for weeks. Austin found his perfect match in Sarah. Unlike me, who can't even match with bots. Decide that joke might be too self-deprecating. Wedding day arrives. I'm in full tuxedo. Look good, feel confident. Maybe today I'll meet someone. Wedding has lots of single women. Perfect opportunity. Approach bridesmaid during reception. Great wedding, right? Oh, you must be the best man. Austin's single friend. How did you know? Sarah mentioned you. Said you're really nice, but can't seem to find anyone. Apparently my reputation precedes me. She said that? In caring way, like you're everyone's favorite single friend. Being favorite single friend is participation trophy of dating. Spend reception being introduced as Austin's single friend. Like that's my defining characteristic. Dance with few. Bridesmaids, conversations pleasant but platonic. They treat me like safe dance partner for slow songs. Non-threatening, won't get wrong idea. Kyle crashes wedding uninvited. Somehow gets past security. Finds me at bar. How's the hunting? It's wedding, not hunting ground. Everything's hunting ground if you have right attitude. Kyle proceeds to hit on married women, gets thrown out by security within an hour, impressive speedrun. Even for him, wedding ends, Austin and Sarah leave for honeymoon. I go home alone to apartment full of houseplants. Plants are only living things that depend on me. They're not great conversationalists, but they don't reject me either. Kyle texts next day. Met girl at Denny's after wedding. Seriously? She's waitress, works night shift, has similar sleep schedule. Kyle, professional gooner, gets girlfriend before me. Universe has sense of humor. Decide to embrace professional single status. Update social media. Bio, single and professionally so. Friends start using me as dating consultant. What would single guy perspective be on this? Become like relationship Switzerland, neutral territory. Couples invite me to dinner parties as token single friend. Sitting at table full of couples discussing mortgage rates. What's your take on this, being single and all? I rent and have no opinions on interest rates. Riveting contribution to adult conversation. Austin returns from honeymoon, wants double date again. We found perfect girl for you. How perfect? She's single, has job, likes movies. Bar is impressively low. Meet Vanessa at restaurant. She's nice enough. Conversation flows better than usual. So what do? I'm professional single person. What does that mean? I excel at being alone. It's become career. She laughs, thinks I'm joking. Dinner goes well. We plan second date. Maybe professional single streak is ending. Second date at mini golf. Vanessa brings friend for moral support. Friend spends entire time evaluating me. So you've been single for how long? Few years. By choice? Let's say it's complicated. Friend whispers to Vanessa, probably not good things. Third date, Vanessa seems distant. You're really sweet, but I don't think we're compatible. What gave it away? You seem too comfortable being alone. That's bad thing? It's intimidating, like you don't actually need anyone. Professional single status has become self-fulfilling prophecy. So good at being alone that people assume I want to be alone. Kyle calls with relationship update. Denny's girl moved in with me. Into your parents' basement. They converted garage into apartment. Even Kyle's love life is progressing faster than mine. What's your secret? Low expectations and similar dysfunction. That's it? Also, she doesn't mind that I sleep 14 hours and game all night. Compatibility is about finding someone whose problems match yours. A revolutionary dating philosophy from professional gooner. Maybe I've been approaching this wrong. Instead of trying to be dateable, embrace being undateable. Become so professionally single that it becomes attractive, like reverse psychology but for relationships. Update dating profiles again. Warning, professionally single, approach with low expectations. Excellent at being alone, terrible at being together. If you're looking for emotional availability, keep swiping. Brutal honesty as dating strategy. Surprisingly, get more matches with honest approach. Girls who appreciate transparency about my limitations. Finally, guy who admits he has issues. Refreshing honesty about being disaster. Maybe professional singles are niche market, like artisanal coffee, but for relationships. Go on date with Holly, who also describes herself as professionally single. We bond over mutual relationship failures. What's your longest relationship? 8 months? You? 6 months, but I was checked out for last 3. Respectable effort. We're comparing relationship failures like war stories. Second date, we discuss our optimal single person routines. I've perfected living alone to art form. Same, my apartment is single person paradise. Want to see it? Absolutely. Her place is mirror image of mine, perfectly organized for one person, no compromises. This is beautiful. Thanks, took 3 years to get it exactly right. We end up spending night talking about benefits of being single, no relationship drama, complete control over TV remote, eat whatever you want, sleep however you want. Maybe we're not professionally single, maybe we're just professionally selective or professionally damaged. That too. Holly and I start hanging out regularly. Not dating exactly, more like professional consultation. 2 experts in being alone, figuring out if we want to be alone together. This is weirdest relationship I've ever had. Is it relationship? Unclear, but I like it. Kyle meets Holly, gives his assessment. She's perfect for you. Why? She's as weird about being single as you are. High praise from professional gooner. You think we should make it official? Define official. I don't know, that's the problem. Holly and I have been professionally single so long, we don't know how to be professionally together. Decide to just keep doing what we're doing, hanging out, watching movies, discussing optimal single-person strategies. Are we dating? We're something. Good enough. Austin asks about Holly at his housewarming party. So is she your girlfriend? She's my professional single consultant. What does that mean? We're figuring it out. 6 months later, Holly and I are still figuring it out. Live separately, hang out constantly, not sure what to call it. Maybe professional singles don't need traditional relationship labels. We've created a new category, professionally. Together, while remaining professionally single. It works for us. Kyle gets engaged to Denny's girl. You're invited to wedding. You're getting married before me. I'm getting married, period. You're getting professionally committed. Fair distinction. Holly agrees to be my date to Kyle's wedding. Is this our first official public appearance? We're not official anything. Perfect. Wedding goes well, we dance together, people assume we're a couple. How long have you been dating? We're not dating, we're professionally single together. Confusion is universal, but we don't care. Drive home from wedding, Holly looks thoughtful. Maybe we should get professionally married. What would that look like? Same as regular marriage, but with better defined personal space. And separate Netflix accounts. Obviously. Sounds perfect for two professional singles. Maybe we've solved dating by not really dating, just being weird together instead of being weird alone. Professional single status. Evolved.